Hello and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. It is time for Operation Twisted Veil. The alien facility there is guarded by an extremely powerful and dangerous alien. We already know that this is going to be the last alien ruler. And what I did is I created a couple of black weapons because we had so many superior upgrades lying around. So got a nice little superior heavy gun, nice little superior sniper, and this here is also a superior weapon. The black doesn't show super well. So what I basically did is all these guys here have fully upgraded weapons. I skipped upgrading Zirkin's weapon because we're currently researching the Warlock weapon, and I have my suspicion that with the Warlock weapon everything will be just a little bit easier. It seems to be a normal rifle. So without further ado, let's approach this mission. I am very much looking forward for the last alien ruler, and after we have done this mission, I think could also be time for the last chosen. We said we wanted to wait until the ranger is back up, and I still want to do that. That's, I think, 8 days from now. But then it's time to kill the last chosen, which puts us in a pretty great spot, to be honest. We almost cleared all of the facilities. I think there are only 1 or 2 more left. I think only 1 in Australia. So we can progress the storyline missions afterwards. The Avatar project is just looking phenomenally. We do have, I think, only 3 or 4 blips on the board, so it's very, very, very positive. We have almost upgraded all of the weapons, so it's fair to say that we have entered the end game. We have the highest armor, and so far we're deathless. Plus, we have not failed a single mission, which is great, considering that, yeah, I think this is around mission 50. I would need to double check it, but yeah, maybe we can pull off the perfect run.
I'm on the move.
We could have gotten a couple more flawless missions, but overall, I'm pretty happy with where we are. Okay, Sniper has a very solid position there, and I would say let's just move everyone else into a good position here, down here.
A useful aid. I will go.
Good.
Moving to position.
We got the high ground.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
Over here is probably even a better spot, so we might want to wait until the grappling hooks are back up, and then we're just taking the high ground there. I'm not 100% sure what's happening, but I think the alien ruler might be over here, so...
I am trusting. I have sight beyond vision. I've spotted an alien patrol.
Okay. Still 2 more turns until we'll get back our grappling hooks. For now,
I trust in your command.
our position there is just very, very good. Really no point in giving up a strong position.
Non-evade.
Covering now.
Keep a watchful eye on their eyes on.
We might want to go with a little Overwatch trap for these guys. I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's move a little bit closer.
Heading out. As you command.
So that's one Overwatch.
I'll wait their approach.
Fury here can move over here.
I comply.
Take another Overwatch. That's 2 Overwatch shots.
Begins.
Then we're going to give threat assessment to Renman, which is 3 Overwatch shots. And we're going to Overwatch ourselves with Sirkim, which is 4 Overwatch shots. We'll keep our Sniper Noxus as a backup. And yeah, I mean, really, let's start. Solid hit. Good job, Renman. Nice little combination kill. Great.
Check it before you get too close.
I would say overall pretty solid. That was a good kill.
As you order, Commander.
Now, time to work on this tower.
Hit the armor.
I am on watch.
The tower does a tactical analysis, whatever that means. Analyze this, motherfucker. Bam.
Okay, so I got one.
I go where I am needed.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Now we fight in the open.
Uh,
You cannot run. Fine.
okay. Can we shortly talk about that? About how a chrysalid is effectively just appearing and then I cannot even react? What am I supposed to do? Just like put everyone on Overwatch?
I got a piece.
I think that was a little bit cheap, to be honest.
We take from the elder stock. Heal him up. Okay.
The reason why I'm calling this cheap is I usually don't like things that do not have any counterplay. There was really, with the exception of a camera zoom to here, which I think was the alien ruler, there was no
Maintain my
visible sign that there was a chrysalid. And then again, I mean, even if I knew that there was a chrysalid, with the exception of an Overwatch setup, how should I have reacted in order to not get attacked, right?
I am at your service.
Let's reload.
reloading weapon.
and not annoy ourselves, because that's pretty easy in XCOM to get annoyed about shit. Let's rather think about how we can prevent that from happening the next time. Maybe since we know that chrysalids can be everywhere, it's just kind of a thing that's happening from time to time. That could be one way of looking at it. Another way could be just to be more careful.
I go where I'm needed.
Almost taking smaller steps from time to time.
No place for you to go now.
This variation of the Archon must surely be the modified subject Dr. Valen had been experimenting on. She didn't have to upgrade their equipment in the process. No wonder these things escaped from the lab.
Okay, we definitely know that that's the alien ruler.
Moving! I guess that'll be okay. Got some advent here.
That was unfortunate. And unexpected. Didn't think that we would pull 2 pots. But yeah, there had been more. Still have the mimic beacon, by the way. Good. Let's play this as well as we can. If we would do that, we would trigger the alien, and that's not good. We do have comet presence, which means Renman can act a second time, and that's all it really takes, right? Can't hit both of them, which is a shame. Wish we could. But I think the priest is anyways out of range for us. We should focus on the guys that we can effectively hurt. Nice little hit there. Time to give him an extra action. Renman says thank you. And he could kill this guy, plus has a 40% chance to crit. That's very, very solid. Might as well take it. Yeah, one shot. Good job, Renman. We do have blue screen rounds onto our on our sniper, which means fuck, we can't see the Spectre. That is bad luck.
Stick and move! Moving out!
Nice little shot. Very, very well done, Sirkim. Flanking position, and that's why I love Lightning Hands. It's a strong ability. Gives you like this extra action, although this guy shouldn't have any actions because he's on Mimic Beacon duty, right? So very, very strong extra action.
Hit the plate!
I hope that that means this guy will not be too close, so he'll not use... No, he will not use his flamer. since we have salvo, we can lose a grenade and then take a shot afterwards, which is great. Just offers you a lot of flexibility. %. It's tempting to do that, but the sky is going to explode, so we're not going to be suicidal.
Forgive me. I go.
How exactly do we have a plasma grenade with him instead of... Oh my god, I fucked up the loadout. He shouldn't have a plasma grenade. He should have a mimic beacon. Well, never mind.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Alright, come on, Sirgam. Damn, brother.
Enemies down.
Today's your day. Okay, with a remote start we would hit this guy, but we're not going to do this turn, obviously. Let's get our... Let's reload, get our cooldowns back.
Must reload now. Let's do this.
Let's put our sniper into a more prominent position.
10-4.
So we're not on a clock here, that's why I'm playing it slow and steady,
Overwatch.
getting his lightning hands ability back.
Overwatch.
I'll watch closely.
Watch order confirmed. Moving to Overwatch. I'll keep a watchful eye. I'm on it.
Okay. So I suppose we slowly but surely can march further towards this guy.
Okay, I'll go.
That's good. We're fine. Well, where exactly is the tower, by the way? Gosh, because we can't see it.
My life is in your hands.
I'll leave the alien ruler, by the way, where he is currently.
The time for hiding is over.
That sign here seems to be... I know this is the mind control sign, but who is controlling it?
One down, thousands to go. that position? That's affirmative. My watch begins. Scanning.
Moving as ordered.
Good.
No trespassers.
I think we're almost ready to trigger him. Okay. Solid position on everyone. And with the remote start... You know what? Maybe. That will maybe even trigger the Claymore on top of it. I've never tried whether or not remote start and Claymore work together, but it would be phenomenal.
The trap is set. Don't get caught up.
The answer is yes, they work together quite well.
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very much yes. So let us think about what we're doing here. Could have used an Overwatch trap, but now it's probably too late. A protocol shouldn't trigger him. No, it doesn't. Well, it does. Fuck.
No good.
Okay, we definitely need to move. But I am 100% sure that Lightning Hands is not triggering him.
By any means. I will improve at any cost.
So we're basically hitting him, dealing decent damage. Movement shouldn't trigger as well. I don't want to move over there. Literally every single move could trigger these guys. So, although it's a great idea to grapple over there.
Will go.
Well, fuck you. I was nowhere.
And that's why we need armor.
I wasn't aware that movement also triggers.
I'm all right.
But it's a great learning experience here.
Raw power. I must focus my strikes.
Alright, rapid fire. With a sniper rifle. Come on, buddy. Execute.
Happy now? Fallen toughened them up some, but not enough to handle us. Good work out there, people. I am eager to begin examining the
So
subject
we
as
are,
soon as we can
if we would move, we would burn. Currently, we are not burning. So the worst thing that could happen to us is that we are going to burn.
intention of trying to replicate them myself.
Commander, that's the last of them. 3 botched science experiments, 3 alien rulers down for the count. At the very least, we know Valen is still out there somewhere, and we picked up some new gear in the process. Not a bad haul.
Out of control.
I knew that he would start burning, but that's fine. Well, it's not fine. He's burning. But the burn hasn't taken any damage yet.
Go medical. Double time.
Okay.
Go for that. I'm on it.
Very solid fight. I could have done a couple of things better, so my analysis of the fight is as following. Should have triggered an Overwatch trap for him, just to maximize the amount of shots that we would have gotten off. Should have known that movement triggers, so I wouldn't have done it. Should have definitely prepared more with chain shots and rapid shots, because that just is extra damage.
Let's rock. A long run. Roger that. On Overwatch. Maintaining this area.
But other than that, it was okay.
Affirmative, covering now. Ready to rock.
Volk says I am
Moving to
torpedoed.
Overwatch.
I guess it was just unrealistic to expect we could kill this guy without even taking a little bit of damage. Okay. Next up, let us pull the last pack here.
Placing
That's
the
going to be great, because we are going to knock them all down. So that was some solid bonus damage.
Catch.
And as the last time, Salvo comes in handy. Shredding everyone. Oh, and revealing this little pesky bastard. And then a nice little chain shot. Oh, behave, brother. That is pretty good. Would have been better, Random, if you would have hit both, but I let it slip this one time. Because you actually did a pretty good job. We're not going to end our move here. I just want to aggressively push and see what a grapple could do for us. In here we are going to see all of them. Oh, are you kidding me? We're not. Well, you know, there's always combat presence.
Fight on.
Perfect. This here is actually the best spot for a face-off. Almost killed all of them.
Repositioning.
Damn, I thought the explosion radius of the plasma grenade would be a little bit larger. Kind of fucked myself a little bit with that.
I strike for my people.
Okay, that was good. We could go into parry mode. That's our mimic beacon. So we'll give the aid protocol to Ranvim here with a nice little threat assessment, so that way he'll get an extra shot out of it. And we'll position a mimic beacon right here. Come on, Ranvin. Good job, buddy. Another 11 damage.
My tactics expand.
I think we're almost done. Renvin collects loot. Superior something? Yep, the superior stock. Great.
It's heavier than it looks. I got it, right? I go as ordered. Moving to designated position.
Good.
Gone.
I'll be there soon.
Planting the X4. Yeah, with the exception of the alien ruler, everything else was like pretty decent.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac. Scanning. I am watching. Got it covered.
There's the bonus experience delivered right away.
Advancing on our position. Menace 1-5, be advised we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position. Locked and loaded.
Watching comes naturally.
I stand ready. What's over there? Scanning. Come get some. No one will slip past. I'm on it.
Let's take a bet whether or not we can kill them right away. I think it depends on what they're dropping. And in which order we are shooting. Our blue screen rounds should make quick process with the mechanical units here. That's it? That's it?
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
OMG. I was hoping for a little bit more oomph, to be honest.
Trusting you here.
The elders have protected them well.
Throwing doesn't end the turn. Throwing a grenade doesn't end the turn. Alright.
It's worth it.
Not sure why we couldn't shoot before we moved. That doesn't really make sense.
That armor's tough.
But we killed them nonetheless.
Big deal.
Oh, nice. And Noxus got his promotion. I think he's going to be a colonel very soon.
On Overwatch.
I go where you tell me. I see everything.
Okay, a protocol for Nox here, because that's another Overwatch. I don't know how many reinforcements are going to come.
Affirmative, covering now.
I will not waver.
Okay, let's see. At least the two first waves of reinforcements give experience, unless they have changed that as well.
Only winged him. Only winged him.
Their armor stands. They're going to flank me.
Okay.
Menace 1-5, X4 charges are armed. Get to the evac point. We don't have any time to spare. Okay, I'll go.
So let's kill this guy here real quick.
I definitely got that one.
Next up. Let's kill him.
Their armor saves them. My ammo is depleted.
Getting in close.
The only reason why I'm a little bit more careful with him is he explodes. That's why I would have already killed him in melee.
Hostile neutralized. Toss me some ammo. Overwatch.
Moving out. We are known to them.
Okay,
All right, I'll go.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And Overwatch.
No one gets by me.
Good. I think we're done here.
There you go.
I think we're done here.
What's over that?
I am trusting you.
Moving quickly.
Understood. Moving out. What's over there? I'm gone. Heading home.
I leave the field for now.
Deployment complete.
Heading home.
I'm on my way out.
Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
So, with the exception of the fight against the ruler, everything else was pretty easy and went according to plan. I think we managed very well. One of the main issues, of course, is we could have tried to do the ruler fight a little bit better, but I need to admit also that I don't fully know the which abilities trigger and which do not. I will read up on that, and there might be easier strategies. I'm pretty sure there are easier strategies to deal with the rulers. Lightly wounded, yeah, that's perfect, because in 8 days we're going to go and do the last mission for the Chosen One. Nox is here. Congratulations, my friend. Been a long run for you, but you finally made it all the way to Colonel. Survived 109 kills, 26 missions. Impressive, impressive.
Having recovered another of Dr. Valen's modified alien test subjects, we should begin an autopsy as soon as possible. By following her own research notes, it is my hope that we will uncover the true purpose of her work.
Easy. So, one last thing. I'd like to see Noxus here. Noxus gets a nice little serial on top of his other abilities. I really like the rapid fire, so Nox is an excellent sniper. One of the best. One of the best. I think we're still sticking with Edgar Allan Poe. He has a bound with Circum, and he has the slightly better abilities. Implacable and Ever Vigilant are better than Rapid Shot, because Rapid Shot becomes less of a thing when you have Serial. Serial itself is not working with Rapid Shot, And the sniper is seldom just a single damage dealer. It's more the face-off and the serial that make the class extraordinarily good. Cool. Interchangeable upgrades, that's perfect. I will do that a little bit behind the scenes when I'm modifying the weapons, because currently the weapons still have old upgrades, and we might want to upgrade that a little bit more. Plus, Roby has 4 aim, which is great. So, my take on the missions now is, I'm really trying to either recruit a new soldier, okay, or get a great reward for the least amount of days. Hacking +5, wonderful, I like it. Aim +3, +4, health +1 is really good. Aim +2 is also not bad. I think the aim +3 for 6 days here is really a decent choice. And let's go with, before we do that, let's take a short look at our top soldiers. So Edgar Alien Poe sits at 125 aim, and that seems to be without even a proper sniper rifle or scope upgrades. We really want him to like net 140 aim, because that means without high ground he will have a 100% chance to hit into full cover, right? That's exactly what we would want. With the superior scope, he has that 140 aim, which means for him it's more about getting the health pool up. 8 health is not enough. For Roby, it's about getting the aim as high as possible. Similarly, I would argue 100-120 aim is something that we should aim for. With the since his weapon, the big shotgun, doesn't have a scope on top of it, might want to go for aim with him. His health is really okay, mobility is also fine, so that's okay. His mobility is also okay-ish, given that he has a spider suit. He's good enough, but we really should focus on the health whenever available, and if health is not available, we're going for aim. Now that we have clarified that, let's go for the resistance ring and take a look if we have we had health somewhere. Dodge, aim, will, health. There we go. Soldier reward health, and it's only 7 days, so that's perfect. Which means Edgar Alien Poe is getting some additional health. We put another scientist to help with that. Increased combat intelligence. That's fine. That's cool. He'll not get he won't get any more ability points anyways. But yeah, +1 health is good. Need probably 2 or 3 more of these missions so that he has like a solid 10, 12 health probably, which gets him completely out of crit range and lets him survive even big crits. The biggest that I could think of is about 16 to 18 damage from a single attack. Yeah, and that is what we want to make sure he's been able to survive that. So we got some loot. We can also make contact, which we will. It's the second last territory where we need to make contact. There's only one more territory for 160 intel, or if we build, which we should do, because there's live fire training. Any recruits trained in the GTS will achieve the rank of sergeant. Yeah, why not? I mean, that's also good. Let's install the radio relay here, and then we can get into Australia, where there's the last facility. Things are looking really, really good for us now. There's the Warlock
Our
weapon.
inspiration.
Mwah, so good. New item available, Disruptor Rifle. I think that's it. That's the Warlock weapon, the Disruptor Rifle. Future Combat 2. We have another breakthrough. We must research Future Combat 2, otherwise the opportunity is lost. Further improvements to our training regimen will reduce all GTS costs by an additional 30%. That's so nice, guys. But we don't have any more GTS upgrades left. Oh, wait a second. We have one for the for our Templar. But you know what? I mean, the alternative is getting into sector port breakdown for Gremlin upgrades. I don't know what the Andromedon yields. I think it was bigger grenade upgrades. Gatekeeper could be a thing for the strong for the upgrades for our psionic devices. Chrysalids gave Hasmus West. We already have that, so maybe they've changed it. The Archon King is a thing because we could do that for the Icarus armor. I don't know what priests would give us. But yeah, let's go with the Archon King. Because we really don't need GTS tactic costs by an additional 30% reduce. Yeah, that's nice, but what the fuck? I mean, it's basically 10 days to save a mere, a very small amount of money. Speaking about which, our GTS upgrades
I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more
are all purchased with the exception of the Templar upgrade, which we will need to have soon, hopefully soon. Let's take a short look at our soldiers. I want to make sure that we have everyone available. Lightly wounded, 4 more days, basically. 4 more days. That's fine. It'll give us the update.
That's all right. I'm sure I'll get another chance soon enough.
And there's yet another chance for us to do something. Intel, very, very nice, and I want the lightning reflexes is perfect. Neutralize a field commander. Well, it sounds like fun. An Advent General, whatever that is. Oh yeah, we had one, I do remember. It was a little bit, a little while ago. And Intel suggests high concentration of beast-like enemies on this mission. Cool, I like it. Chrysalids, Berserkers. Yeah, that's really it. Here we would have the Lost for a hidden event. And we would have Colonel Tom Perry, another Colonel Ranger. Oh gosh, I wanted to let this here run through, Show of Force, because that means we would have killed, we would have had a couple more enemies. But I really like the Colonel because it's a free soldier for our roster. I'm sorry, we got to do that. I'm sorry, but that's having a free Colonel is just such a nice reward. So yeah, that's going to happen in the next video, guys.